I'm excited, nervous, scared, happy. Anxious, terrified, relieved. Good morning. It is chemo day. So we're about to go do some chemo. So I'm kind of nervous, but I know everything's gonna be great. So I have this on. This is the port. I don't know if I showed you guys the port yet. I don't know, but basically I can show you better when I have this off, but there's like a port here underneath my skin. You can kind of see this tube here. There's a tube in that main artery, and that's where they're going to inject the chemo, which is not just chemo, it's three medications, 3 different medications. I'm gonna put them in there. Today's visit, I think, is gonna be about 5 to 6 hours. So I'm debating if I'm gonna leave my dogs out or put them in the cage. I don't know. I feel bad for them being in a cage that long, but like it kind of is what it is. I might leave them out. I have hardwood floors. I just have a really large rug in my living room, and Tito is not potty trained. The other dogs, they go in a potty bin, so they would be fine. Except for Duke's been hiking his leg lately because of the new dog. It's a territorial thing, I'm sure. But anyway, that's besides the point. I don't know if I'll be able to record while I'm there, but I will try, will ask, because there's other people there and it's a lot of older people, and I don't want to like offend anybody or make it uncomfortable. I have a lot on my own mind, so I don't really know where I'm gonna be at mentally to stop and record or whatever. But when I get home, I will definitely get on here and talk about it. We're gonna do the full week. So how I feel on a daily basis, I'm gonna try to check in as much as possible and let y'all know what this thing looks like. When I was looking online and trying to research and stuff, there were a few people that gave detail, but it wasn't like in the moment, and it wasn't it was just different circumstances, you know. So I'm doing this for someone who may have the same circumstances as me. I may be able to do a little recording on my phone, but I'm gonna ask the nurse. I'm gonna see what's up. Maybe my fiance can hold the camera or something. I don't know. But I had to take a Tylenol. I have to take Tylenol. You cannot take ibuprofen or aspirin when you're doing chemo. Any pain reliever, they want you to do Tylenol. Unless you want to go heavier, you could do Tramadol or Oxy, which I kind of want to stay away from as much as possible, but I don't know. She told me to get the Tylenol. Which one is it? Tylenol arthritis. Yeah, the Tylenol. I don't know if you can see. Tylenol arthritis, because supposedly your bones hurt. But I think that's more towards the treatment towards the end. So I'll put my pamphlet out and I will go over like everything with you guys in a sit down video. I don't know how often I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna do it, I might do it per weekly, and then an overview. So yeah, we're gonna do per weekly, and then maybe after 3 months an overview, and then at the end an overview, and then a year overview. Because I'm gonna have this poured in for a year, I still have to get medications put in. even after I'm done with chemo, but it's just an immunity boosting treatment. So my turkey bacon is cooking, so let me go flip that, hurry up and get dressed, and I will see y'all in a little bit. And honestly, this helps me a lot because I have people to talk to, but I don't really, it helps me stay focused on something else other than, and they say that that's very important. Do not let this thing swallow you up mentally and like put you in a state. Stay positive, try to keep as much normalcy as possible, and make it do what it do, you know. So it's a little bit wet outside. It's trying to snow, rain, I don't know, but I did get my heated blanket. I will do a chemo bag thing at the end of this week because I'm still waiting for a couple more things to come in. So let me hurry up and do this so I can be ready to go when my fiance gets back from taking the kids to school. And whew, we gotta do this thing. Let's talk about this shirt. It's a very deep V-neck, so it's easy access to my port. Literally on Instagram, it is called chemo shirts. They're chemo shirts. Deep V-necks, just somehow so they could just go like this and get in your portal. You don't want to have any, or your port, you don't want to have anything like up here. You got to take your whole shirt off every time and all that. Like I said, it's kind of snowy. Oh, I just put on my first sides. Sorry. So I'm probably going to put something over this just to get there. But then that's why I have a heated blanket. So obviously my bed is not made. Sorry. But we're in a hurry. Yummy, right? So, fiance's on the way. Don't worry, because she is such a on-time person. I kind of burnt my bacon, but I'm excited, nervous, scared, happy. Anxious, terrified, relieved, everything. I'm happy that it's happening, that it's curable, that I'm gonna be okay, that I am where I am in the world to deal with this. Like, this is the best time to be alive. But I don't know what it's gonna feel like. I don't know what it's gonna look like. So, I don't know, y'all. But I'll be back. I just wanted to show you my breakfast. They say don't go to chemo on an empty stomach. So, we'll see you there. the port did not hurt. I was so happy for that numbing cream. So now we're just running blood work, and then we're gonna start treatment. Okay, y'all, we're back in the car. We did it 5 hours later. How long was it, babe?
About 5.
5 hours later.
We're talking, connecting, but probably would have been 4, but you have to go through the
Gotta go through the process. So I had a Benadryl and a steroid in like a first bag, and then another steroid, and then an immune boosting bag, and then we did 2 bags of the chemo treatment, which is not called chemo, it's called something else. So the first 3 bags were about 20 minutes, and then 20 to 30 minutes, and then the last 2 bags were an hour each. It went very, very smooth. I had to pee like crazy, but I kept drinking water. That's the #1 thing everybody says, is to stay hydrated. So I was staying hydrated, had some ginger ale, had coffee, but mostly just drank a whole bunch of water. And then the bags are liquids too, so of course that makes you have to pee. I've never peed so much in 5 hours in my life. Probably peed like 7 times. But that is a good thing.
You don't want that shit sitting on your bladder.
You don't. And the one time when I fell asleep, and I was like so comfy and warm that I didn't want to get up, so I kind of held it, and then my bladder started hurting, like sharp tings, kind of like if you were to have a bladder infection. So don't hold your pee. Don't hold your pee. Even if you feel like you just went, just go pee. And a lot still comes out. I know it's TMI, but that's what this is for. So yeah, and the port, I showed you guys my port this morning. That numbing cream really did work. But even before I put the numbing cream on, my skin was kind of numb to the touch anyway. I don't know, because my surgery is still kind of new. I don't know if they do something while they're in there to disconnect nerves from the skin. I don't know, but it was still kind of numb, so I couldn't really feel it even when I touched it. But so the cream helped, and then she put on some freeze spray. It comes in a little can, and she sprays it on there real quick, and then she just popped it in, and I literally did not feel it. I didn't feel it at all. So she popped it in, hooked up the IVs, they flush it out, you know, make sure it's all clean and clear, and then they start the medication process. I basically slept half the time. I tried to edit a little bit, but when I was trying to edit, the Benadryl kicked in. And I'm telling you, that Benadryl is something special. It's not regular over-the-counter Benadryl. It's not. I literally could have slept the whole 4 hours. But I was like, I would rather sleep at home in my bed, and I didn't want to sleep too much and then not be able to, I don't know what I was thinking, but I feel like I slept enough even though I was sleepy. So that's when I drank the coffee to kind of like boost it up a little bit. Which I think I'm boosted. I'm still tired though. I'll surely go to sleep. So we did that, and then when she took the port out, it did not hurt again, and then they just put a little band-aid over it. She said that it's not really bleeding. It just have like a little drop of blood, you know, like after you get an IV or your blood taken, and it comes out. So it's not nothing serious. One thing I did learn about my port today, which I should have knew and read the packet that came with it, but I like to block stuff out and just do what you do. Just do it. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. I trust you. Just do it. But I thought that the port, you know, the port's here, and then you can see the tube that comes up into the neck, and I thought it stopped like here and then just dispensed into that artery. So it goes up here and then it comes back down into a vessel into my heart. Right? That's what I said. That's what I said. So it's crazy. But now we're going to get something to eat or go home. Go home and get something to eat. We're going to do something. So that is that for that. I'll let you know how I feel a little bit later. And then, you know, like I said, I'll be checking in daily to let you guys know how this goes. So
But if they're all like that, and my next sessions won't be so long either, so I definitely am just probably about to sleep. So I done bought this big old bag with all this shit in it, and I'm probably just gonna sleep, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I will see y'all in a little bit.